Well, welcome aboard. I'm Captain Jake. We're back, as you can see, with another mission of B-17, Queen of the Skies. So, last mission was our 9th mission. Today we're going to do our 10th mission, and hopefully we bring everybody back. But let's review our crew first off. I'll get the rules out of the way. Alright, now that we've done that, you can see we've got all of our crewmen in position. And we are mission 10, so we are still Majestic Reaper. And we don't know the Bombardier. He's just got he's got 1 kill. He's got 1 kill. So we have Bombardier, Lieutenant Marino. He's got 1 kill to his name. The Navigator got hurt, and we have a new navigator since mission 5, Lieutenant Carson, and pilot is Captain Jake, naturally. Our co-pilot is Lieutenant Perry. Our ball turret gunner is still Master Sergeant Ball, and he has just 1 kill at this point. Our radio operator is Sergeant Welch. Our ball turret, Sergeant Ray, is chewing them up. He's now got a total of 3 kills, 2 more, and he gets a bonus. Then we have the port waist, which is Sergeant Hayes. Starboard waist, which first mission, starboard waist got killed right out, and we've now flown 8 missions with Sergeant Eastman. And our tail gunner is still Sergeant Humphrey, and he has got 1 kill also. And let me see here. I'm missing there it is. It was underneath our flow chart that is just off camera that you can't see. So I already got our mission chart filled out here with Majestic Reaper. Mission number 10, and this bomber is mission number 10. So we look at our flow chart. The first thing we're going to do is target determination. So now, let's drop that there, do our target determination. So there's our die. Okay, target determination is G1, G2, or G3. So we are G2. We are mission 6 to 10, which gives you only 6 possible places that you go to. And then, starting next mission, assuming we make it back from this one, we have, 26 different targets that we can, correction. What is that? 11, 60, 55 different targets that we can fly to. So, we will have to wait and see on that. All right. So, as we always do, the red will be the 10s, and this will be the 1s when we need it. In this particular mission, we just roll 1 die, and we 5. We're going someplace different this time. Our target city is Antwerp. And that is industry. All right. So Antwerp, let's see, where is Antwerp? Looks like Antwerp is here. That's still a zone 4 flight, so that's not too bad. Next thing we're going to do is determine our position, which we do roll 2 die for that. So our formation position, is that the first one? Yes, formation position is a 4, which is middle, which is good. We're in the middle for our formation. And now we're going to roll for our squadron position. So what we want to do is we want to roll a 3 or a 4. Let's see what we get. Oh, we get a 1. And we are the high squadron, which kind of just makes it an even roll. We don't have to worry about pluses and minuses. So now we're going to flip over our chart here, which you will see flash up on the screen. I may stop flashing them up on the screen. You just have to believe me when I tell you that editing process for me can take days. So I think starting with this mission, we're not going to flash up any pictures on the screen as far as what the roles are. So we go to and look for Antwerp. We go here, zone. This is a -2. And -1 for the next one. And 0. All right, so we got that. And we don't think we have any modifications. So now we're getting ready to take off. Everybody's pre-flighted in their positions, and here we go. Heading towards Antwerp. Zone 1. Again, no German attacks. Now we go to Zone 2. We're out over the water. Now we're going to determine the fighter cover for that zone, which is a G5. And so out, Zone 2. We roll 1 die again. And that's a 3, which is a fair fighter cover. And now that we've got our fighter cover picked up, we will roll for the attacking waves on B1 and B2. And this one has no changes for Flak. So we just go to B1 and B2. All right, B1, number of German fighter waves and non-designated target. This is a -2 here. So if we roll a 6, -2 is a 4, which would give us 1. So chances are pretty good. If we roll a 5, -2 is a 3, it's still 1. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So if we roll a 4 or lower, it's none. So here we go. 4. So we have 4 minus our 2. We have 0 fighters attacking us. And that's easy. So we just move on to the next zone, Zone 3. So we're going to determine the fighter cover in that zone. Yeah, and I should really keep that one a little bit more handy here. Fighter cover. And we roll 1. And we ended up with a 5, which is good. So Zone 3, we have good fighter cover. Now we will roll for the attacking waves. And we're in a non-designated zone once again. But we only have a -1. So let's see how many we get this time. 5 minus 1 is 4. And that's 1. Let's see. Poor weather. Well, we don't have to worry about the weather. It says no A. Poor or bad weather over the target zone from Takeoff subtracts 1 from this roll. Now, we haven't figured out what the weather over the target is yet. So let's go ahead and do that just in case. We got the weather over the target. We roll 2 die. We have 2 is bad, 3 is poor, 4 through 10 will be good, and then poor is 11, and bad is 12. So here we go. We roll a 5, which is good weather over the target. So there is no modifiers for that. So now we determine the number of fighter waves. And 6, 6 minus 1 is 5. Ooh, we have 1 wave. So we'll just do 1 wave here. And okay, after we've done that, then we're going to specify the fighters for each wave. We just have 1. So I'm going to move this. Where can I move that so you can see it? Can't see it there. So we'll just have to, we'll just move it when we need to roll. So now what we do is we roll for the specific fighters in each wave, which is a B3. And this is where this is 10, and this is 1s, and we roll, and we end up with a 63. So we come here and look at 63. And I'm just going to make a note here. This is one wave, and it's 63. Okay, 63. We have 3 190s. We have one at 1030 high, which is on the chart. Just seeing, you're still not going to be able to see the top of that unless I could pull this down just a little bit, I think. Give you, there we go. Okay, I think that worked right there. So we're looking at 63. We have 3 190s, and then we have 12 high. And 130 high. Okay, now we have the fighter waves. Now we go for the fighter cover defense, which is M4. So we'll just go pick this up here. Here's our M4 table. We are good. Just as a note, the first number is the number of fighters driven off in the initial attack wave. The number in parentheses is the number of fighters driven off in successive waves. So we have 3 fighters, so we have no modifiers. We will roll I'm trying to remember. Wait a minute, is that? Let me just look here. What does that one do? That's for flak, cover. For some reason, I'm thinking that -1. Oh, yeah, it was 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay. I was just thinking what it was. So, if we roll a 5 or 6 here, we run all 3 of those off. Anything else, as long as we can't roll a 0. So, we can't roll a 1. Oh, we can, because that's right, we're rolling only 1 die. Sorry. So, we'll just roll our 1 die here and see what we end up with. 2. And a 2 is we run 1 fighter off. So we rolled a 2. First wave, that's 3 190s. We ran off. I use this as notes so I don't forget. Ran off 1 fighter. All right. So our next thing would be we assign defensive fire. So if we look at this here, which one? Okay, so we do the 1030 because we can pick whichever one we want. So let's look at 1030 high. We have 3 guns that can shoot at it, and they're all a hit of 6. Let's see, notes, 190, 190. Oh, I don't know why that note is there. So this one we got 3 guns shooting 12 high. We only have 2. And 130 high is the same. So we are going to remove this fighter. That way we get 3 shots. Not that that may or may not help us, but that's what we will do. So we have this one firing, let's see, 130 high. We have top turret, starboard cheek, and starboard waist. And I already know that this one is ports. And radio room, tail, top turrets. Top turrets both. Because it didn't say that I couldn't shoot at both. So, let's see here. And then we have the starboard and port cheeks. Yeah, let's see, starboard waist. I know he can be, yes, here we go, starboard waist. He can shoot at him. And the port cheek. All right, so there's what we got shooting at him. We got the top turret with its 2 machine guns, which only affect it after we do the hit table, but we got to get a hit first. So let's get my piece of paper back over here, and I got a nose MG sitting there. Don't need it. All right, so let's go ahead and do the 1030. We're going to do the port waist first. So 1030 high, port waist needs a 6 to get a hit on him. He rolls, misses. So port waist is done. Now we're going to do port cheek. And it's a 6 also. 6 gets a hit. So we have to annotate that. Let's see. Well, let me see. Let's see. Well, we got... where is it here? Okay, so port waist, he fired. The port cheek fired. 1 got a hit. 1 hit at 1030. Now we determine what happens to that fighter. Here we come over to the hit damage. All right, then we do M2. So, well, we roll 1 die. Let's see what happens. He got a 2. 2 is a fighter continues, but attacks at a -1. So, hit. So we'll put -1 here because that's what the roll is going to be. That's port cheek. He's fired. Now we're going to do the top turret. Misses badly. So we got 1 hit on him. Now we're going to do the starboard waist. He fires, misses barely, but he did miss. Next we have, it just about came up a 6, which was the starboard cheek. He missed. And now the top turret. No, and he missed. So they were all misses. So let's see, starboard cheek, 2 top turrets, and starboard waist. Okay. So now, after we've assigned that, now the fighters attack at M3. So we come over here to our M3 table and look where they're attacking from. They are high, 130 and 1030. They need a 5 or a 6 to hit me. So let's hit this guy. That's a -1. So we roll here. 4 -1 is 3. He misses. And he's gone. He doesn't come through here. So he misses us. Now he's diving on us. He's going to be shooting from 130, and he shoots, and he misses also. So we got lucky. They attacked us, but no hits, no damage. We are good. All right. So next, we've done all of that, and we remove those, and we start a new turn. All right. So now we go to zone 4, which is in the attacking zone. So first thing we're going to do is roll for our fighter cover for that zone, which we have no modifiers on that, so it's whatever it comes up as. We roll, we get a 4. And 4. Shoot. Fighters. Let's see. Nope, no. 4. Come on, I gotta find it. Flak. Nope, not Flak. Not the wing. And fighter cover. 4 is fair. So he is fair. And this was, that was 63. So now we're here. We got fair fighter cover. we've done that. Now we roll for the attacking waves. Now we are in B2, which is number of German fighter waves in designated target zone. So we don't have poor or bad weather, so we don't have to worry about that. So what are we going to do? We're going to get at least, unless we roll 1 to 3, we're going to get multiple waves. Let's not roll a 6, please. And here we go. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. There we go. 2, which is 1 wave. 1 wave in, and now we need to go to B3 and roll our 2 die again. Remember, this one is 10, and this one is 1. So we roll. We got 1 and 2, so that would be 12. And that is 2 109s, 1 at 130 high and 1 at 9 level. So these are 109s. So we take our 109, we got 1 coming in at 9 o'clock level, and 1 coming in at 130 high. So, little sip of the go juice there. So what we're going to do, we had no modifiers. So we end up with 1 wave. We have 2. This is at target zone. We have 2 109s. Okay, so now we check to see our fighter cover. We have fair cover here. And let me see here. Well, if we got it'd be nice if we got a 5 or a 6, because that would run off those 2. We wouldn't have to worry about getting shot at. So here we go. We roll 6. Yes, sirree. 6 is we run off 2. So boom, boom. They don't even get a shot. Our fighter cover takes care of them. They are gone. So we're going to put these here. Ran off 2. Now we're going to do flak. All right. So we've done that. No experience. Resolved the defensive. We did German tires. Number of German fighters. Don't have to worry about it. Shell hits. Don't worry about it. Hit details. And let's see. Successive attacks. No. So, hit details, don't worry about. Now we do flak over the target, which is our O table. So, what do we have here? We go there, and the amount of flak over. Well, we have light. We don't want to roll a 6 this time, because that's heavy flak. So, we roll 1 die, 4. Flak is medium. And now you see flak hits. We roll 2 die 3 times under the appropriate column. So we are a medium, so we roll. First flak is a, 10? Is a miss. So we got a miss. And next is 8. Hopefully that's a miss. That's a miss. That's times 2. Maybe we'll get lucky. And next time, we have a 5, which is a miss. Well, so, flak, they just missed. All flak missed. So now, next we're going to do is the bomb run. We did not get hit by any flak, so we're going to do our bomb run. Let's see, bombardier, well, we're not on 11. A mission, add 1 to the die roll. Wasn't hit by flak. Wasn't killed. Bombs were on, or I'll go to the table. Okay, So we're going to roll one die here, and we're going to see if we hit or not. We got a 3. Bomb run 3 on target. Now we roll here 2 die to determine the percentage. We're on target, so we roll, and 3. We got 60%. Yoda, he did. I think that's the highest one we've gotten. We'll have to check our mission log when we get back. 60% hit. So that ends up our inbound to the mission, inbound to the target. Now we're going to turn around, head back to England. We don't do flak. Looked that up last time to verify, because I couldn't remember whether we had, we took 2 flaks. 2 times being affected by flak. It's only 1. So now we determine fighters in that zone once again. And that's German targets. Gotta find the right chart here. There it is. Okay, fighter cover. Roll 1 die again, and sorry about that, I'm kind of keeping that off screen. We roll a 3. And let's see, 3. A is fair once again. After we've done that, then we're going to roll for the number of attacking waves. We are over the designated target. So, here we go. We roll 5. Oh, 2. So, we got 2 waves on the way out. All right. Well, okay. Camera stopped on me. It seems to do that a lot. So, while I was off, I went and looked. And apparently the SLR that I'm using to record these has a 29-minute limitation unless you hack the firmware. So we're not going to hack the firmware, but we did set a timer now. So when we break it up, we won't lose anything. So here's what happened. On the first wave, we rolled. I should write that down. I believe it was a 35. Yeah, we rolled a 35 for the 2 attacking waves. We had 1 at 12 level and 1 at 130 low. So we have 2 waves. And first is 2 190s. And the second wave is going to be 54. Oh, Jesus, 4 109s. Okay, we have a 12 low. Oh, man, they are buzzing around me now. We got this one low. 12 level. Oh, coming back on top of them. 12 high. Here it comes down on us. And then 6 low. That's about the first low shot I think we've had. So, yeah, only need 1. And we'll make him, well, that's a low. We'll just have to remember that's a low. So, second, let's make sure I can write on this. Second is 3 109s. No, 4 109s, wasn't it? 54. Yeah, 4. Let's make that 4. And let's make it so we can read it for our post determination here. We got 2 and we got 4. So now next will be Specific fighters in each wave. Now we do the fighter cover defense. And I don't know if we do it per wave or not. What if we do per wave? Fighter cover defense. We never had one. I've always done where, yes, you can do fighter cover defense multiple times. But that's really shooting. So we're going to take a look here. Stand by 1 second. All right. And we do it for each wave. So wave number 1, and we are dealing with fair. And we just go here, fair again. We would like to roll a 5 or a 6. But we will wait and see what we roll here. So, 6, run off 2, goodbye, and goodbye. Now, let's see if we get as lucky with these. We can't run all 4 of them off, that's for sure. But we're fair again, so let's see, and we annotate here, run off. Off. 2 fighters. Okay, and now the 4109. So we roll and 6. Oh my goodness, we're getting so lucky. So now it's to determine which one, which is 2. We run off 2 here for sure. Now, which 2 do we want to run off? Let's take a look. 6 low, we got the ball turret and the tail guns for 190s, 4, 5, or 6, 4, 5, or 6. Good chance of hitting him, so we'll leave him. Then we have high, we have 2 guns. Level, we have 2 guns. And low, we have 2 guns. And we run off 2. So let me think here. We got top nose. These 2 are the same. Low is the ball turret in the nose. So let's go with leave the low one, and we run off these 2. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll run off these 2. So that means we got the 109 low and a 109 level. So let's go here and assign our whom shooting at him. So let's see here. We can get the top turret. Let's make sure he's the low one. 12 low is the nose and the ball turret. And the 6, that's 6 level. My bad. Right? Was that 6 level or 6? No, it was low. Should have been off. Yeah, he's low. There for a moment. Ball turrets and tail guns. So let's find our various guns here. Okay, we know the nose shoots at him. And that's low and the ball turrets. This guy gets the tail. Waist gun, port tail. Here we go. He gets the tail. The low one gets the ball turret and the tail. So let's see how we do here. We're now roll for our defensive fire. So we'll start up front. All right, we are 12 low. We got a ball turret and the nose. To hit that guy, we need to roll 6s. So that's a ball turret and the nose. So just roll. If we get a 6, we hit him. Let's do nose first. Oh, hit! Wow. Oh, my crew's doing good today. So we ran off off 2 fighters. We have the 12 low. Nose hits. Where is the nose would be the bombardier. Let's see, is bombardier? Yeah, bombardier. Okay, bombardier got let me get 1 hit. All right, that will now we roll here. He shoots. Now if we roll a 5 or a 6, fighters destroyed and may not fire. So if we get lucky, and okay, here we go. 2. 2 is damage and continues the attack at a -1. So we got a -1 for him. Now we fire the ball turret. And the ball turret fires. If he gets a 6, he hits him also. 3. Ball turret misses. Okay, ball turret swings that bad boy around here. Tail gunner. The tail, 6 o'clock low. Tail guns on 109s, a 4, 5, or a 6 hits him. So, let's see, what do I do here? Let's do 6 low. And 4, 5, or 6. And he shoots. 1. Tail gunner misses. 4, 5, or 6, and he misses. Wow. All right. And now we have the ball turret here, which again is a 4, 5, or 6. So 50% chance of hitting him. Come on, hit him. Oh, both of them missed. Wow, we had 50% chance and both of them missed. Well, we got the hit before. So now they continue their attack, which is unfortunate, but they do continue their attack. Did the defensive fire. Then we do the German fighter attacks, which is an M3. So we have 6 low. Oh, crap. 6 low, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Regardless of the roll, 6 is always a hit. Number of shells hitting. Fighters which don't score hits are removed from the board. All right. We have 6 low, 3, 4, 5, or 6. He's going to hit me. So 5, yes. He got a hit. And let's annotate here. We missed. He hit. All right. Now we go to, where are we going? 1 hit, 1 die per fighter, yes. Okay. Now we do shell hits by area. We roll 2 die at 6. Let's see. Round up fighter, add 1 to number. Okay, we have no modifiers. Okay, shell hits. We roll 2 die, and it looks like that's just an add up. Yes, that's a 7. 7 from 6 is 2 shell hits. That's 2 shell hits. 2 shell hits. Okay. And now we determine where the hits, attack number, German fighters. Okay, we did that. Shell locations, B5. B5 is here, right? No. Gotta find my B5. B6. Oh, it's on the back side because it's a big table. I'm such a doofus. So, we're getting hit this time. So we are attacking from 6 o'clock. He is low. And we roll 2 die and just add them up. he got 2 shell hits. I think we roll compartment section hit from each area. Roll 2 die for each shell hit and then go to the appropriate table. So we got 2. So we're going to roll 2 die. And we go to, where are we? 6 o'clock, low. And it looks like we rolled a 7. That is a hit in the tail. All right, tail. See, when this guy passes through, he's going to get a snapshot at him, assuming he's not dead. So he hits me in the tail. Now, let's go find our tail. Bombay, radio, nope. That's not it. Tail section. All right. Again, these are strictly adding them up. So let's find out what happens. Oh, wait a minute. Damage notes. Let's see. We have 6 o'clock. We have 2 shell hits. First one is in the tail, and which results in the tail section. So we roll, and we end up with a 6. Oh, 6 superficial damage. So we got SF. He scares him a little bit, but we have another shell hit. So we go back here. And wings, no weather. Where is the second hit? Okay, shell hits B4, we did that. And now shell locations, which is a B5. What? B5, right? Yeah, B5. You got the hits. And let's see what he hits. Again, we're 6 o'clock low. And looks like we got a 6. That is port wing. So that's what we want. Number 2. We got port wing. And so we go find our wings. Okay. Man, this could be interesting. All right. Now we roll on our port wing. Roll 2 die per shell hit, which is only 1. So we ended up with 11. Why do I think that's bad? Wing root. See effect for roll of 2 or 3 above. What does that mean? Wing roots. 1 wing root hits A. When a wing root has accumulated 5 hits over the course of the mission, the wings rip off and the crew must immediately bail out according to table G7. So he hit 1 wing root. So this is wing roots. This is 1 hit only. All right. He will come back around for his next. Let's see here. We had rolled. What did I roll? Ran off to. Shoot. I really should have written that down, shouldn't I have? What I did. I think it was. If it was 1, could have been 2. Yeah, I think it was 2. Because we had 4 of those, ran off 2. So now we could run 1 off in the next attack, which will make that make this guy. But let's find out what happens to him first. So now we're going to shoot at him with our nose. Well, no, we've already shot. He missed. They all missed. But he does roll at a -1 for the offensive fire. So we have 12 high, level, and low. He needs a 5 or a 6, but we -1. So the only way we're going to get a hit is if we roll 6. 5. Whew. Got close, though. Really got close. So we minus that 1 for there. That was a miss. He now flies through. And our tail gunner, which Fired before, ball turret fired. And tail does a snapshot at him. And the ball, let me see if he comes through low, keeps going low. Ball turret also shoots at him. So, and then he's out. So, excuse me. And we want to do, we got the fighter cover, spray fire. Okay, just M1 arm. Okay. Okay, he's going through at 6 low, so now we're going to do the roll here and see if we can hit him. He goes through, and we're getting the ball turret first. He fires. 6. He gets a hit. Okay, it's a hit. Okay, wait a minute. Ball turret. Ball gunner hits. 109. And now we roll here to determine what happens to him, which will be 5 or 6. Come on. 6. Destroyed. Boom. He paid the price. The other guy didn't even get shot. So the ball turret gets another kill. So ball gunner, 1 kill. Sweet. Okay. So this guy comes back around for subsequent attack. Which is, where's the subsequent attack card? M3. Okay, let's see. Regardless of, I got to figure out where he's coming from, though. So, what is the subsequent attacks? Come on, I know there's a chart for that. That's not bomb run, bombing accuracy. No. No. That would be no. I so very rarely get subsequent attacks, I didn't know which chart it was. But we are in charts B6. We're going to roll 2 die to determine which way he comes from. And he is coming from 9, which is 12 level. Now, our 12 level here is top turret and nose. So, there's the nose. And top turret. It's a tail, ball turret, top turret. Okay. So here we go. Well, I'm turning them around to face the fighter. So we have here, we got the nose and the top turret. So we are at 12 level. So nose needs roll of 6 to hit him. Missed. Top turret fires, needs a 6. He hits him. Wow. Top turret. That'd be the engineer. 1 hit. 109. Now let's find out, based on our damage table here, what happens to him. Here we go. 1. Well, he continues, but attacks at a -1. So he's coming through. Because the top turret hit him, nose missed him. So now we see he is attacking from 12 high, lower level. He needs a 5 or 6, -1, which would be, only way he's going to get is if we roll a 5, or I'm sorry, if we roll a 6. If we roll a 6, he hits us. 1, he misses. He now flies through. The ball gunner, no, he's level. It would be the tail gunner only. He does his snapshot at him because he was level. Let me think. If you're coming in from the nose and he has to go up or down. And in either case, the tail gunner. So he could come in, shoots, and pulls up and goes over the top. So let's make the top turret fire at him. So we already marked off the tail, and we're going to do the top turret. As he goes through, this was, we'll have to call it level. They're going to have to do hit. The only way he can hit is with 6s. Top turret, miss. Tail gunner, miss. All right. And he goes through, and his attack is finished. He missed. We damaged him. So there you go. We are now have completed Zone 4, heading back out. So let's go ahead and move to Zone 3. Now we're in a non-designated target area. So let's find out the number of waves. But we do have a -1 here. So we're going to roll non-designated 6. Oh, crap. He gets 1 wave. Okay, we got 1 wave. Okay. Let's see, 1 wave. All right, so we got the 1 wave, and now let's roll to find out which we've got. Oh, we need to find out our Zone 3, what our fighter cover is going to be like. But we could do the waves first. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. Let's see, fighter cover. Okay, fighter cover, we roll 1. And here we go. 4. Our fighter cover is fair again for Zone 3. Heading back. And now let's see. We got 1 wave. So we roll our 2 dice and determine the number of aircraft. 2 die. 55 is a whole bunch of aircraft. Yikes. All right, we got 12 low. We got a 190 low. We have 3 109s, 12 level, 12 high, and 1030 level. Oh, 1030 level? Yep, 1030 level. Wow. A lot of aircraft. Let's see, with our fair cover, how many of them we run off. So, it would be nice for a 5 or a 6 again. 6. Sweet. 1 wave. We got a 190. 3 109s. And we ran off 2. So, we're going to do the same thing as we've done before. We have low. 12 is low, is ball and nose. 12 level is top turret and nose. High is top turret and nose. And that guy from 1030 level is port cheek only. So guess which one we're gonna definitely remove 2, but that one's gone for sure because we only got 1 shot. And the 190 can do more damage to us. So if I do the level and the high, they all got to roll 6s. All right. Let me think. Oh, I'll just take this guy out. I'll put him over there. Now, That's what we've done here. Now we worry about shooting at these guys. So, okay, we want, let's see, the level again is top turret and nose. Top turret. And the nose. And the nose. All right, so now we got top turret and nose. Fire. We need a 6. He shoots. 6! Hot damn! The nose. 1 hit. This is as he ran off. Got 109. Nose. Hit him. Running out of space, but that's okay. Got 1 hit. Let's see what happens to him. Nose, fire. Oops. Missed. 4. 4 is fighter damage and breaks off an attack. Breaks off after this attack, but he rolls at a -2. So that's good. So this is a -2 because we hit him. So now we go to the top turret. Top turret fires. Now let's mark them off. Nose. Top turret, and nose. All right, so top turret fires. Misses. Next aircraft, same ones. Nose fires at him. Hit! Wow! Yes, nose hit twice. Okay. And here, if it says 2 or more FCs, it becomes an FBOA. 2 or more FBOAs, fighters destroyed. So, the nose, if we roll a 3, 4, 5, or a 6, that fighter will be destroyed. And he fired. Oh, shoot, missed again. And he shoots. 2. Okay, 2 is fighter is damaged, and he was already damaged. He becomes an FBOA, and he's going to break off after this attack, but he's rolling at a -2. Too bad it's not a -4 like they're cumulative. All right, so it's still just a -2. Right. And top turret fires at him. 4 is a miss. So these 2 have fired. And both of those are going to roll at a -2. So, first one. It's 5 or 6. -2 is 6 -2 is 4. So they are not going to hit me. But we'll roll anyway. 6 -2 is 4. That's a miss. High. 3 -2 is 1. That's also a miss. And they now pass through without hitting us. Well, actually, this guy passes through. He gets shot at by the tail. This guy went low. He gets shot at the ball turret. So, and the tail. So we get mark off 1 tail, 2nd tail, and a ball turret. All right. He is tail only. It doesn't really matter. Tail is level. Okay, top level, top turret nose. He's going through. Let's see. We'll call that 6 tail guns. 4, 5, or 6. He hits them. 5 gets a hit on this guy. That guy was rolling at a -2. So I can't remember what if I got him. We'll say he was hit for sure. So he was break off his attack because this guy was hit twice. So he was going to break off his attack, -2, see if he gets shot down. So If we get a 3, 4, 5, or a 6, it's a kill for the tail gunner. 6, tail gunner kills that fighter. Oh, wrong side. All right. Tail gunner. 1 kill. I think that K. 1 kill. And he is gone. This guy got shot at by the top turret, the ball turret and the tail. Ball turret takes his shot, hits him. Wow. All right. And he was already an FBOA. Ball turret fires again, and again, hits 4. 2 or more of these equals fighter destroyed. So he got his second kill. 1 kill. So he never got to the tail because the ball turret took him out. So right now the ball turret got 2 kills. Tail gunner got 1. Bombardier got 1 hit, and engineer got 1 hit. Well, actually more than that now, but I didn't write it down. So that's important. We got 3 fighter kills. Interesting. That is it. We are moving on to the next zone, which is zone 2, which, if you remember correctly here, is a -2. But first thing we got to do is figure out what our fighter coverage is. And we roll here. 1. That would be poor. All right, poor. That's not good. Now we roll for the number of fighter waves. That is non-designated fighter waves -2. So if we get a 6, we get a 4. A 5 -2 is 3. So 5 or 6, we get 1 wave. Anything else is a no waves. So 5 and 6 is 1 wave, no waves. They did not send anybody up. They heard about my gunners. They didn't want to take on my gunners. So we go here to 0 again. All right, coming close to the end of the mission now. So now there are no German attacks. We move on again. Now we're getting ready to land. We will weather over the base. See how we're doing. Where is it? Where is it? Weather over the base. Here we go. And we roll 1, 2 die and just add them up. And here we go. That's a 6. And that is good weather. Good weather. And now we look at landing, which is G9. G9. Landing on land. All right. We do not have any damage. So we can't get a minus. Cruise safe, repair 0, and so 1, no, can't get that. So we're going to roll 2 die. So no matter what, we get cruise safe. Oh, wow. That is a 2. And the cruise safe. We land, turn around, shut her down, and do engineer's going to do the post-flight. He's got the port wing route he needs to look at. I think that was it, right? Yeah, port wing route. Takes a look at it. Everybody else heads for debrief. And the ball gunner is going to get claimed, get his kills claimed. So our mission number 10, don't need these. We have target city was Antwerp. Shoot. A-N-T-W. What is it? No. W-O or A? W-E. ERP, and this is industry. And we had 60%. So, let's see, Bombardier. Bombardier had one hit. He is good. And Navigator, nothing. He is good. Pilot is good. He carries on. Co-pilot carries on. Engineer, which is here. He hit 109. He continues on. So we still have one kill. Then we go to radio operator, nothing. Ball turret. Ball turret got 2 kills. So +2. So his current total stands at 5. He's an ace gunner, which we get a benefit from that next time. Starboard is good, and tail gunner got 1 kill. He already had 1, so we had +1, so now he's got 2 kills. And that is it. We have credited our guys with another successful mission. That was the best bombing that we've done, 60%. Let's double check here. Yeah, oh, no, I guess we did. We hit 75% at Rotterdam once. So next time we'll be going to turn 11, which gives us 55 different targets all over the map. We could be going all the way into the Netherlands. Let's see, can they go to Germany? I don't think so. Germany, zone 6. I'm trying to look to see. La Rochelle is zone 8. So, yeah, that's a U-boat pen. That could be a tough one. So, we will have to wait and see next time. So, hopefully you've enjoyed today's mission. It's been a week. I was a little rough getting going, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm not going to flash those items back up on the screen that way. It won't take me a couple of days to edit it. Not that you guys are worth editing it, but I think it will just make it better because I'm not cheating. So there you go. So as always, if you have a comment, if you like the video, please say so. If you'd like to say like the video, subscribe, and leave me a comment, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So that is the end of today's episode. So as always, I'm Captain Jake, wishing you fair winds and following seas. Until next time.